Beans, the musical fruit. It's currently 51 degrees, it's windy, and we're on my deck. I didn't think this through. But hey, recently I watched Jen Chapin, another Iowan, another YouTuber, and she made beans. From dried beans. Not the stuff in a can, though I have those too. But I was like, hey, I have beans. I have dried beans. I should do this. So I decided to follow the method that she used, and well, I gave it a shot. So in my giant Pyrex bowl there, I have put 2 parts pinto beans, 1 part navy beans, and 1 part black beans, with the intentions of using these for chili. And I let them soak overnight. I just covered them in water to soak, and then, time and stuff did it. I then chose to rinse it with, in the colander, and then I went ahead and I rinsed it in water too. That is to make sure that any kind of icky stuff is out. We don't want the icky stuff. And then I did end up cutting up 4 onions, and just halved them. I think I just halved them. I could have quartered them. I don't remember. But I stuck them in the crock pot. You'll see shortly. Oh, by the way, those are onions from my garden. Yeah, I grew onion. I feel pretty special that I was able to do it. It's pretty neat. And just so you know, peeling them was a pain. So I put them in the bottom of the crock pot. I added my drained beans. I ended up adding, I know there was a bunch of salt. No specific measurements. That's not how I roll. And I know I added in some garlic because, garlic is delicious. And I used the pre-minced stuff. I also threw in bouillon cubes. I think they were chicken bouillon. I'm pretty sure of it because that's what I have. And those were difficult to peel also, get open too. But I did 4 of them. And then I just covered with water. It wasn't anything too fancy at this point. I was doing this before work. And I let it cook for 10 hours. It's so pretty. I like the mixture of the beans. Oh, yeah, covered with water there. Cool. Plug it in, turn it on, cover it up. And 10 hours later, you get beans. Softer beans with flavor. And so the next day, since the beans were hot, I stuck them in the fridge. And then, because I'm not magic, but my husband, he's pretty amazing, was helpful. And he held the thingy so I could squirt it out or scoop it out so I could drain them again and then give them another rinse, which is more so that way when... Yeah, so those clippy things in the background, the green, those are the things that YouTube made me buy. And I did make sure to label my bags. Always label your bags. I put 1.5 cups of beans in them and set them to the side. I did several. I think I came out with 8 or 9 different bags, which is good because, that's stuff I don't have to do later. It's easy. And there they are. I think I skipped out on most of this because, this is not an exciting thing. But hey, those clippy deals are flippin' amazing. They make life so much easier. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. This is, I fill up my sink with water. And what I do is in air quotes, vacuum seal, kind of, make sure all the water gets out. Because the more water that's in your bag, the more it causes like freezer burn and stuff. So close your bag up almost all the way and then submerge it underwater. Leave the opening outside of the water. And what this will do is just, I don't know what I was doing there, flattening it, but it will help you to, if you're freezing, keep your stuff, a little, it will help get the air out, help you prevent freezer burn. And to be perfectly honest, when air takes up so much space, I mean, look at a balloon with that. When they're not filled with air, they're kind of tiny. And also know that you have tons of liquid in those beans as well. So what I do is I'm drying them off, because if you stack them, you don't want them to be sticky, right? At least not to each other, then, because if you only need one, what a pain. Now, coming up is the second thing that YouTube made me buy, for the kitchen. Other than the Clippy deals, it's coming, I swear. It's that thing in the background, the shelf thingy. If you freeze things like, say, tomatoes, or, because goodness, we still have more, or beans, or even freezer meals, that thing is handy. So you just flatten your bags and you slide it in. And stick it in. Once you fill it, you put it in the freezer, and everything comes out flat and it fits just perfectly in like one of those locker bin deals from Dollar Tree. I'll show you someday. But yeah, that's how I do it. I freeze it flat using the thingy that YouTube made me buy. Yeah. I think it was Jordan Page. I don't remember. I think who I saw that first, and I was just like, dude, that is sweet. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. That is how I do my beans. Hey, thanks for sticking around if you saw this. And watching me squint and get a little wind blown. So anyway, guys, if you like what you see here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. That's all down there. And Jen Chapin's channel is in the doobly-doo, the thingy below me, the description box. Yeah, anyway, check her out. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.